Hi, so I'm going to record my trip back to home from Metro. It's dark, but the city is very bright, so I'm hoping that you'll be able to see some cool things. Alright, I hope this works, because if it takes longer than 30 minutes, I'm not sure that the device will accurately record it. So, let's hope. And I'll try to give some commentary along the way, like this woman right here is dancing. I'm not sure what she's dancing to. I think she's trying to start a ladies' square dancing place. I'm not sure if it's much of a square dance. There might be one actually up in that square, but I've never been there. So it's been a while since I've live streamed. I don't know. Been going through some stuff lately. If you hear the dudlunk sound, it's my GPS trying to figure out where I'm going. It should stop when I turn right up here at the street coming. It's trying to reroute me, telling me to go a different way, but I've gone that way and it does not work. It takes me around and around and it gets lost. The reason I'm using the GPS is because the last 3 times that I've done this, I've gotten lost. Now, the last 3 times I've done it, when I've gotten lost, it's been okay because I didn't mind, but I don't want to be lost right now, so there's a lot of construction lately, so I have to be careful that I don't run over any person-shaped holes. I'm using the wide-angle lens to get as much as possible, because I'm not sure exactly what you can see during this ride. I never am, and I never actually go back and watch these videos. The commentary is all very stream of consciousness. I think I'm resting my feet on the fender, but I can't put it on the foot pad because that's where my bag is. Because I don't want to put my bag on my back. Ooh, that was scary. When they do that noise, they're about to spit on the street. I thought spitting on the street was bad in America, but like everybody spits, and they don't care. If you get spit on, they
turn right onto Shenwai Lu.
They don't give a fuck. They spit on you. Like the amount of fucks is not even nominal. There's zero fucks. Anyway, yeah, I've been having some energy issues. Like I have just felt really exhausted. Like this entire last 2 semesters, really, and I don't know what it is. I haven't been going to game night, which I really like to go to game night. I just don't want to put the effort into making the trip to game night. Even if I were riding a scooter, which is like my favorite thing to do here. I don't know. Probably depressed. Maybe clinical depression. Also, I've been kind of, I won't say obsessed, but I've been reminiscing on the death of Chester Bennington from Lincoln Park. The anniversary of his death was on the 20th, and it was about then, or maybe the day after, when I started really just like looking into death stuff related to him. Not as much Chris Cornell, surprisingly. I mean, Chris Cornell's death was equally tragic, and there's a lot of conspiracy around both of their deaths. I don't want to get into the conspiracy. It's dumb. Like it's probably not dumb. It's probably true. I don't know. The short version, the conspiracy, Chris Cornell and Chester Bennington, and some other more more notable names were looking into a pedophile ring in Hollywood. And they were both murdered because of it. They were both murdered the same way, supposedly, in the conspiracy theory. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's what the theory is. And the people who control the narrative are going with the depression-suicide narrative because they're both depressed, clinical depression, at least in Chester's case, and it's like really awful, shitty poetry. Like, they're best friends, they work together a lot, and they die the same way, and Chester dies on Chris's birthday. The whole thing is just sad. Whether they've been murdered or whether they killed themselves, it's all sad. This feels really awkward. Like you can't see my legs, I think, but they're just hanging off the edge. So I have to be really careful. I think this is a turn here.
Turn left onto Shanghai Lu.
Yeah. I think this is the turn I keep missing, because I keep thinking it's another turn, and then I don't like to go back. It's a Sunday, so it's less busy. But anyway, yeah, I've been reflecting on feelings and past stuff. Not really, well, maybe a little bit of past stuff. Like, I had somehow conflated the day I got to China with the day that Vertigo died. And I looked, oh god, it was so weird. I had a what the fuck moment. I was planning, I'm sort of half-assed planning a live stream on the anniversary of when I got here. And I thought it was in July. And I'm like, wait, if it's in July, when did Vertigo die? And then I looked at the invitation to his funeral, because I've got that. I have that in one of my memory books, and I'm like, it said 27. I'm like, wait a minute. Have I been remembering wrong, or did they get it wrong on the thing? And all the other dates were corresponding with the 27th of July, and I'm like, I fucked up somehow, and then I figured it out. It's just like I've been mind fucking myself for the past year and a half or more. But I'm sorted out now in that respect. I don't know why I did conflate those two. Maybe because of the significance of the date, I don't know. And the fact that writing nights started at the end of July, maybe that had something to do with it. Feeling kind of monotone, and I'm sorry. one benefit to riding at night, especially later. Like the later at night you ride, the fewer people, and you can go faster. I love going I love going as fast as possible on these scooters. Apparently, they tell you when you're going too fast, but since I don't know Chinese, I don't know what they're saying. One of my students told me that. I should technically be over in this lane on the right, but I get very impatient. And people like to stop in that lane suddenly. Like this guy here. So I just usually stay on the outside. Huh. I said huh because I'm a little dumb. So if you can see up in the top left-hand corner, there's a circular building, like just top of a building, and that's where I'm going. I mean, I'm not going there, but that's the landmark that I look for when I know that I can turn right back towards the house. And the last time I was at Metro, I got really lost. And I'm like, I thought it was a lot simpler.
Turn right.
Yeah, I will. It told me to turn right, but I actually can't because that is, I think it's a parking lot. Maybe I'll do more drives like this. I feel like I need to talk more than I've been talking. Most of my spare time has been spent playing a game called Kenshi. If you go on my page, you can watch me playing it, but only if you really like watching people play games. Hold on one second. I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna turn off my GPS because I know where I'm going now. One sec. Okay. GPS is off. Still me. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so I've been playing this game and I want to do like a screen capture, but I don't have the proper program. Like the program that I have to do screen captures takes up so much space on my computer that it crashes the computer eventually. And the game Kenshi, while it's very fun, it crashes enough on its own. But the game...
Turn right onto Beijing Donglu.
I will not. I'm already on Beijing. I thought I turned that off. I can't. I guess I can't. Ooh, sorry. I guess I can't turn it off until I actually turn off the video, because if I switch off of the video, like to put it on a different screen, the video will cut off. So I guess you're gonna have to hear the doo-doo and whatnot until I get home. But anyway, yeah, Kenshi is a post-apocalyptic sandbox RPG / RTS kind of thing. It's basically the perfect game for me. Like, when World of Warcraft came out, I avoided it on purpose because I'm a fan of the Warcraft lore, and I would have been one of those, like, how can you kill that which has no life kind of Warcraft guys. Probably would have ended up dying in front of my computer. And Kenshi kind of snuck up on me because I didn't know anything about it. Like, it's not as popular as World of Warcraft. But oh my god, it is so much fun. Like, the game itself is designed to kill you, but like if you stick it out, if you keep playing, And don't let your first few failures stop you from keep on keeping on. Like basically get beat up as much as possible and keep coming back. You can win the game. Now, I enjoy a bit of modding. Like I don't actually make the mods, but I use them. And so it's a little less death involved for me, but it's still pretty fun. I've got a few series on this YouTube channel if you want to check them out. The early episodes of the series, I'm not as talkative. I don't know what to say. The later episodes of things that I've recorded for Kenshi are better. I'm really hungry. I had some, alright, so probably part of the reason I've been down my energy-wise is I've been screwing up my sleep schedule. Now, if I have no responsibilities and I just let myself go, I will stay up all night, sleep all day, and I'll just kind of live my life like that. But unfortunately, I can't do that here or at all. Because all the things that I need to do during the day when the stores are open and stuff like that. So occasionally, I will let my video game addiction run wild, and I'll play Kenshi all night, and then I'll screw myself up for the next week. So that could be part of it. I also read recently that vitamin C has a connection to testosterone. Like, it's not steroid level of testosterone, but like if men or humans, I forget what exactly, do not naturally produce vitamin C, so they have to take it in, and that the vitamin C is connected to the production of testosterone. I've always kind of thought that I've had an issue with my testosterone production. For those of you who do know me, you know I've always kind of been fat. It's really hard for me to lose weight. And testosterone partially helps burn fat, right? Now I'm not saying I will get skinnier as I take vitamin C. I'm just saying I feel more energetic. Maybe not more manly, but I feel better in general when I take a regular dose of vitamin C. And so, yeah, I've been needing to combat my lack of energy. So I've been trying to so the reason I talked about all that is today I was trying to reset my sleep clock. I slept most of the day yesterday, either in bed or on the couch. I would get up, I would do something real quick, and then I would go back to bed. And today I didn't mean to do that. Today I wanted to, be up, be active, writing, stuff like that. I did write. I wrote like 400 words, and then I did a little bit of editing on a chapter. Not creative editing, just adding from a previous chapter in a different book. So as a recap. And that felt good. So I want to try that again. I've been getting a lot of success with word sprints, so I set a 20-minute timer for myself to write, and just write. Don't chat. Don't do anything else. And that seems to be the most effective way for me lately. Pop on some instrumental music. Although I'm thinking that I might try not instrumental music, because I used to write with non-instrumental music before, and I would have plenty of ideas, and I've been having fewer ideas. And I don't know if it has anything to do with the music, or if I'm just psyching myself out, or what, but I'd really like to finish writing this novel by the end of the year. But at this pace, it doesn't look like it. So I'm going to have to be more vigilant, especially with school coming up. The pace is just not something that will get me finished by the end of the year. I've noticed that if I do the word sprints, I'm also not limited to only writing in the morning. For some reason, just like a regular day with nothing else going on, if I don't write in the morning, I can't usually write in the afternoon, especially after being exposed to all kinds of neurons and stuff like that. But if I plan a word sprint, I can kind of focus, and I can actually get words out, even if it's the afternoon. So that's something I'm going to keep trying to do as I get closer and closer. Well, get further and further into the novel, I guess I should say. Yeah, so I'm almost home.
Turn left onto Jingdong.L.
I will. This is a very dangerous way to cross, but I do it because I don't care about my own life. That's a joke. I do care about my life. And that's the thing, like, I do care about my life. I do care about my life. It's just, I don't know, it's just, I feel, like, I don't feel stuck here, but I feel like I don't want to do anything. Like, I want my life. I want to do something. Mostly. Like, writing would be great. If I could write more often. That's what I'm trying to do. And I know part of it is just sucking it up and doing it. What the fuck? Beep, beep. Okay. That guy wanted to park, and that's what was going on. But he didn't have his turn signal on. That's a problem here. People don't want to use turn signals. And they kind of just stop in places. That's another problem. Like, they have Chinese people have very strong awareness of themselves and their personal space, but they don't have no awareness of people around them. Oh, Jesus Christ. Shut up. Alright. So, like, they know where they are.
Turn right onto Jingdong.L.
No, I'm almost home. Alright, so anyway. Yeah. Like, they know where they are in the universe. But then they just stop in the middle of anything. Alright, so that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed the little trip. Message me on Facebook. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, watch some of my other videos. Peace.